What's up, bro? In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 body language mistakes that you have to avoid. So if you do these specific body language mistakes, the girl won't even realize why, but she'll become distant, she'll become unattracted, she'll lose interest, she'll lose her attention on you. Okay, she's not going to think consciously, but just emotionally, she's going to think something's actually off. Okay, so the first thing when you're talking to a girl, whether it's seated, whether it's standing, you don't want to just slouch all the way down. Okay, if you're slouching all the way down instead of speaking to her upright, she's going to feel, okay, what's going on? This guy's nervous. Is he uncomfortable? Is he so shy that it's actually off-putting? Something's weird because he's slouching all the way down. Why is he willing to be so uncomfortable speaking to me? We're just having a conversation. It's not something such a big deal. Okay, that's the first thing. The next thing, you want to be able to hold eye contact. I'm not telling you to stare at her every second, like you're just talking to her and you're just staring every single second in a creepy way. No, okay, you can look to the side, you can make eye contact, you can look away. But if you're never ever making eye contact, even if you're standing up straight, you're sitting up straight, but you always look down, and I'm speaking to Nikita like this, it's weird, okay? At some point, it's like, why is this guy not looking at me?
Also, eye contact is known as like one of the females' favorite turn-ons, just by the way. Keeping that like, you know?
Yeah, that tension, and it's that dynamic between too much. It's like a little bit creepy. Too little, it's like, okay, there's no tension between us. There's no vibe between us. So that's the starting point, that eye contact. Okay, the next thing, when you're speaking to her, try with your volume. This is to do with body language. It's more delivery. Your volume, she needs to be able to hear you when you're speaking. Okay, this might sound obvious, but 99% of guys speak so soft that the girl can't hear. And even if you're holding that good eye contact, even if you're sitting up straight, all of these things, but she can't hear you, nothing else matters. Okay, if she can't even hear you when you're trying to speak, nothing else matters. And if you think you're speaking loud enough, probably too soft, so try and speak a bit louder. Okay, she needs to hear you. Specifically, if you're in a bar, nightclub, party environment, there's music, there's noise, there's distractions. If she can't hear you, she'll lose interest. And you don't want her to keep saying, what, I can't hear you, okay? And you constantly have to repeat yourself. So speak loud enough, okay? Number 4, smile. Okay, I'm not telling you to hold a smile the whole time while you're speaking to the girl, but you need to understand, the same as with eye contact, too much is weird, but nothing at all is also weird. Okay, you don't want to be, every guy thinks, especially in a nightclub, in a bar, in a party, they have to be the serious James Bond type of guy. No, you can have fun, you can smile, okay? Especially when you're first interacting with her, those 5 seconds or so, smile, because then she's seeing, okay, this guy's comfortable, he's not taking things too seriously, he's not angry, he's not upset, okay, he's actually happy. Okay, when you smile, you're showing her that you have something to be happy about, because that's why you're smiling. Now, don't hold it for 10 minutes straight. that's weird, but you want to have that smile, okay? And then finally, what you need to understand when you are talking is, look, with your head, or your body, don't make too much drastic movement. So if you're talking to her, don't always like have these jittery movements with your head, with your eyes, with your body, like these jittery movements of nervousness. If you are very nervous when you're speaking to her, just take a breath, okay? Just stand up straight, tell yourself, look, it's okay, there's nothing to be scared about. You're just speaking to this beautiful girl, you're trying to get to know her. But drastic, rapid movements, like all these rapid movements that you're making with your body, it actually shows and it conveys nervousness. So you want to stop that. If you cut out all these body language mistakes, your interactions will go a lot better. And I don't know if this is something that you're conscious of when you're speaking to a guy, if there's things that you notice, maybe if he takes it to such an extreme, then you notice if he's sitting like this. But it's probably just a feeling that you have.
Yeah, I don't really look at things like that, because usually when I do speak to guys, they normally are pretty confident. But definitely just, sit up straight, make jokes, keep eye contact, don't be slouching, don't be looking away the whole time while you're speaking to them. And yeah, like, you can feel the energy between like you two, you will know.
So exactly, do those things. And I understand, look, if you're thinking to yourself, okay, but Gabriel, the reason I'm doing all these things is because I'm scared out of my mind when I'm speaking to this girl. Well, then you just have to be conscious, one step at a time. Just take one of these things, the eye contact, try work on that, try hold the eye contact when you're speaking to her. Or take one other thing, like, you know what, start smiling. Work on one thing at a time. If you're trying to work on everything and you're nervous with everything, you won't be able to do it properly. Okay, so if you want to know exactly what to say, how to build that attraction, how to tease, how to flirt the girl, check below this video in the description. You'll see everything to join our free Facebook community. We'll see you there.